So hi, well, the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with,
I'm Andrew.
I'm John.
I'm James.
And I'm Bobby Mahoney.
and we're asking some questions today about their upcoming EP, We Go On. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to the announcement so far?
So far, so good. We're pretty happy with how people are receiving it thus far. People seem to be really enjoying it, and it's been a while since we put out some new.
Yeah, it's been a really
music.
long time.
So people seem to be excited. So we're excited about it too.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
EP's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking it out.
Is there any meaning behind the EP name or cover art?
Yeah, so We Go On, I kind of wrote it as it's supposed to be positive, but the chorus of the song is, everyone and everything will be gone, but we go on. So it's this idea that, again, what is legacy? Or, we're all, end up back to, the earth eventually anyway. So it's like this idea of trying to look at it in a positive way, as morbid and terrible as it sounds. Like look at it like, we gotta enjoy ourselves while we're here now and just be good to people as best we can. And, the energy that we put out into the world will be here, after we're gone. So that's kind of the idea. It's like, I really, really, really didn't want to make a pandemic record. And I really, all these songs were written before the pandemic. And I really purposefully, ahead of the time, I really don't want to write a record about, coronavirus or bullshit.
Yeah.
That doesn't interest me. But these songs, though, a lot of them are about kind of resilience and about, sticking together and camaraderie and, getting through tough times and, being a creative person in the current world also, a lot of it also. And the cover art, RB Rowe from Save Face and Tough Stuff did our album art, which was awesome.
That's
and
cool.
They did an amazing job. We threw together a bunch of just imagery from the, from the songs, from one of the songs is called No Amens in This Van, about the time we broke down in Miami. Mm-hmm. So hence, the van on the water, and my dog Sundance passed away right before we did the artwork. So we put a little puppy in the window, which was nice. I'm glad RB was able to add that last minute. So that means a lot to me. So that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
And the gridding of the sky, I kind of wanted a vaporwave kind of feel. So it's all over the place, honestly. But I was really excited with what they came up with, and I think you guys like that.
It was different, way different than anything we've had before.
Yeah,
Super sick. So can you guys tell us a little about your writing process for this EP?
So again, these songs were all written, or at least conceived before the pandemic started.
Just before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
About a month before is when we really started working on the songs.
Ouch.
Yeah. So, and I kind of started them. A lot of times I'll start the song sort of acoustic, and then bring the guys a demo, and I'll have an idea of what the parts are. And then I'm like, guys, make this not suck. And so he plays a real drum part on it, and then, Andrew puts a great guitar part on it, I usually come up with a decent guitar part. Usually
It's okay.
The guitar parts I can usually do. Drums, James is like, no. But John really helped us out in the producing stage with these songs and the pre-production. And, we all really came together with these songs. And our pal Hannah Reeve also helped out with some of the lyrics on one of the tunes. And when we were broken down in Miami. So that song we started while we were in the hotel room in Miami, hoping the van was going to get fixed the next day. Mm-hmm. So some of these songs have been around for a bit, and I'm just excited to get them out and to show them to people so I can move on. Get to the
It's been a long 2 years.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this EP and what it means to you.
So I need a minute probably, but do you?
I know mine.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
I'm like a bad penny. I just keep turning up. But as far as what that means to me, I don't really know. It's just the lyric that seriously stands out and rolls smoothly. It's a very nice line in the song.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. It stands out to me. It sounds like a really good lyric to sing, but as far as what it means, I really don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks when you find a penny face down. When you find a penny,
it does.
Yeah.
It's bad luck.
The phrase, it's a phrase. It's a bad penny. I just keep turning up. I didn't come up with it. Mm-hmm. It's most of my songs, even the title "Multiple Flames," it's a cliche. I can think of. I think I first heard as a kid Willem Dafoe in the first Spider-Man movie saying "I'm off." to the flame.
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I hear. But like Bad Penny, I just keep turning up. To me, that's about like tenacity and my not being willing to stop or being, like in that, like, people have always, people just try to discourage people from music, life and the arts and things like that. And like, no matter, you can't get rid of me, it seems, for some people, it'd be like, this kid's still here? Like, Jesus, like,
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. So, I feel like, I'm a bad penny. I just keep, you can't get rid of me.
And that lyric is in the new single that just.
It is.
yeah,
It's
I love
awesome.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. How about you guys? You guys have
Yeah,
any
John,
lyrics so you can
yeah,
discern?
Mine is also from Moth, and tell me if I'm getting the lyric wrong, but I think in the first verse you say, Brooklyn to Brunswick, I could do it in my sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that lyric.
That-
I feel like it's just about like the commitment to like the creative life,
Yeah. Well, we've definitely had, like that lyric to me, we've had a number of drives where
Right.
Brooklyn to Brunswick, we could definitely do that during nap time, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a little too close to
Yeah.
home sometimes. But.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, our biggest drives were from Virginia home, Ohio home.
Yeah.
That was
Overnight,
Wow.
I am the
Uphill.
night
Yeah. James is usually, when it comes time to get down to serious driving late at night and everyone else is asleep, usually James is in the driver's seat and then I'm in the passenger seat, like barely staying awake, just trying to make every once in a while, like kind of wake up.
A couple of Red Bulls and whatever random candy catches my eye at the time, and we get through it.
Yeah.
Love
There
that.
you go.
Love that.
Favorite lyric?
Probably
That was a good one.
the "It Lay It On Me," the "Flower Power and Violence" lyric. I thought that was timely and it's unique.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that tune is that's about a lot of things. It's about boundaries. It's about the world we find ourselves in. It's about Western movies. I started writing it in France. That's a cool song. I like that. I can speak for myself. I think it's a fun song to play. And that lyric in particular was pretty much about just the Black Lives Matter protests and things like that. And like, a lot of things, similar related things that it's, sometimes flower power and peace works. Other times you need to, burn something.
Mhm.
So, that's really what that's about. And then the next line, it's a balance, Chief. Will we find redemption? Tune in next week. That's probably one of my favorite lyrics on it. Because I also grew up with the old reruns of the old Batman Adam West series. Like they're tuning next week, same Bat channel, like that whole thing. So that idea of like, will we all figure this all out? We'll see. Tune in next week. And I feel that way right now. Everything going on in the world.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Every day since March 2020, honestly.
Yeah. So that's the vibe. And even you could say 2016. You could say 2001. You could say whatever floats your boat. 1941. Whatever.
Fair enough.
But whatever it is, it's one of those things that, and that's life. But we go on.
Huh.
Very true. So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing the CP?
Not good. No.
Okay.
Not good, Bob. Not good. No, in a way of like, again, it was like the songs were it started pre-pandemic, but in the terms of like Moth to the Flame is about like the artistic life and like the life of just being creative in general and trying to find meaning in putting your art on the internet in 2022. Take What You Can Get is kind of, it's like our ode to like the blue collar New Jersey rockers before us. It's like, the first part is about sort of the old factory worker trope, working a 9 to 5, hates it. And the second verse is about our existence of like the 9 to 9 and hating it.
Yeah.
But also recognizing that it could be a lot worse, and it's kind of rock and roll Robin Hood vibe. And then was in Miami, we were broken down. So again, could be better headspace. But the idea was that this sucks, but we're gonna get out of this, which again really ended up translating well during the pandemic, during the not pandemic record I was writing. And then Lay It On Me again is about, like I said, boundaries and, learning how much we can take and learning how much we can, lean on other people, but recognize then that everyone has their limits of how much we can put on other people and, how much we should put on ourselves and also just the general chaos in the world also. And then We Go On is this kind of this like cosmic, little kind of almost like a dirge or like this like like your favorite song We Go On, this idea of like that the energy that we leave behind will always be there again, and so try to be good to people as much as you can.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Should they blast at a party, work out to it? What do you personally recommend?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Definitely like a car, like windows down EP to me. That's what I get.
All right.
I would not say gym because I don't go to the gym.
I
so
mean,
wouldn't know.
I could definitely drive a fast car during Moth to the Flames intro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right off the rip.
I did that this morning.
Oh, there you go.
I know, but
it's definitely a cruising album in my opinion as well. Windows down. Yeah, definitely a good time. It's a good driving CD for sure.
Hell yeah.
it's an impactful 20 minutes of music, which I'm very proud of. And like the part of the discussion was like, is this the first half of an album? Are these all singles? Like, what is it? And I felt like, no, these 5 songs are something as themselves as they are now. Like with the fight doesn't be anything else. And like, I'm pretty proud of that. And like, I think it's a car record. It could be a friends, like a hanging out with friends record.
Could be a listen to by yourself in your bedroom when you're really sad.
Or honestly, like while you're working and you have it on and you're listening to it as well too. I listen to it at work. Our songs like with my speaker off my toolbox.
We're gonna listen to we're gonna release the lo-fi study beats version.
Love that.
Perfect for all your schoolwork needs. So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe the CP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less. All 4, you have to do it.
Was it energetic?
Describe the EP.
I don't know what you said.
3 words EP.
3 words EP.
You had to describe the EP.
Reckless.
Okay, yeah, reckless.
Reckless.
I said exciting. That's 2. You guys got
Oh, 3 words each.
3 words each.
Oh, okay.
Each, yeah.
James, what are your other 2?
All right. Let me come back to me.
I'll say rockin',
Of course.
positive, and just all around good vibes.
Okay.
As much as we can.
Kind of
all
good vibes.
around.
Okay. Yeah.
Good vibes.
Well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I would say upbeat, hopeful, and different.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's energetic. I want to say resilient, but I don't know if that fits, but like in a way it is. Strong.
Good. Very good.
I feel good about them. And again, I'm excited for people to hear them. Not only because I want to move on to the next thing, but because I want them all to have their moment. We really took our time with them. Like our pal Joe Palm, who recorded and mixed it, will tell you, like we spent a lot of time on going back and forth. We did a lot of Zoom mixing sessions, and like we really put a lot of time into these. So I'm really just excited for people to hear them.
We thought these were going to be done back in June, but they were done like December 30th.
Wow.
I'd say it's reckless,
Mhm.
has really good flow,
Mhm.
and let's see, I had the third one right off the top of my head, but definitely flows nicely and it's loud.
There you go.
Good answers, everyone.
Perfect.
No, I'm saying
What?
we got to the answers. We got through we managed to pull out 3 words each. So.
You did it.
There you go. Yeah. So is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to invoke in your listeners?
I wanted to inspire them to do whatever it is that's going to make them, and also hopefully inspire them to add some sort of positive element to their world that maybe wasn't there previously.
But we don't want you to break down in anywhere.
Yeah, we certainly
Yeah.
don't want you to break
We
down.
don't want you to break down anywhere.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, I mean that pretty much that's a good one. John, anything to add?
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah. I think whatever you take away from it is like your own personal journey too. Like, we interpret the songs in one way, but like, other people might interpret it in different ways. And I feel like that's like the beauty of it.
For sure.
Definitely.
So picture this: you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Ooh.
Snack of choice.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Combos come to mind because it's like a terrible thing that I would never actually probably eat most days, but like just like a gas station, like a pack of combos, like the pizza one
Yeah.
or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Then I feel like also I would need some sort of sweet treat as well. So I
Yeah.
feel like some sort of either Sour Patch or Skittles, perhaps.
There
Yeah.
you go.
And then a soda, perhaps, if I've been good. I think I deserve it. I'm
Oh.
maybe a soda.
Yeah, I typically have like a Red Bull or a Gatorade, some sort of
Gatorade,
sweet
yeah.
like he had, and usually, the baked Lay's chips,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
cheddar baked Lay's chips. Oof. I will buy those anytime I see them at any stop we take, and then I'll just come out with like a freaking Slim Jim or something. Honestly,
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Baked chips are the best version of chips. I'm putting that out there now.
Bold.
Yeah, I'm usually like a Doritos guy, like Doritos, Gatorade,
Red or blue?
red.
Both good. Both are good. How about you, John?
Probably like a Gatorade. Gotta stay hydrated. And then you ever have the Mocha Kit Kat?
oh hell yeah,
Best Kit Kat.
I think so.
they're delicious.
Hmm.
I think you were gonna say coffee, John. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
you're like a.
Oh, that's true too.
John's a go-to coffee. Like I love coffee, and I need like I do like coffee and stuff, but like I feel like John's
John
like
needs
our-
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm right up there with John on that one, but I'm more like coffee in the morning. So like if we're filling up in the morning, and I'm absolutely
true.
getting a coffee.
Fair enough.
Sure.
All right.
So, on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be?
Ooh,
A dish?
that's a good question.
Mhm.
What do you mean by that?
What kind of food?
Yeah, what
food
food?
would-
Yeah,
Oh.
like a food dish. Mhm.
It would be like, all right, say you just ordered pizza, right? And you know
Okay.
how there'll be like a couple of slices left over in the box on like the stove in the kitchen the next day, and the box is like half open and there's like crust and stuff in the corner of the box.
Yeah.
That's the band.
You're not selling the band at all.
Wow. Leftover pizza crust. All right.
I guess we got the part that you're gonna like cut up and post on Instagram when this comes out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't come up with anything better.
That's fair.
I like that. No, you had it so
Yeah.
like, vividly described. That's
Oh,
it.
God.
Can't even
Locked
top
and
that.
loaded.
French fry or something stuck on your
Oh my God.
That's so gross.
Good job.
So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift away from music. So if you could be one animal for the rest of your life, what animal would you be and why?
My first instinct was dog. My second instinct was giraffe because I'm not very tall, and I think that could be cool. But I also don't know what's my answer. That's where I'm going.
Maybe some kind of bird, because I feel like I could just like fly around.
Bird is way better.
Yeah.
I would totally be some sort of cat. I think either a panther or a tiger, but my fiance actually turned me into a cat person. And I'm a cat dad of 2 cats.
Yeah.
And I would absolutely be some sort of big cat in the wild, all on my own, just hunting whatever comes my way.
I love that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I might have to second the cat because I too became a cat person during the pandemic
You did.
Yeah.
because my fiance got me into cats,
Yes.
and now I am a cat dad
Yes.
as well.
Oh my God.
She lives one pretty wonderful
That's right,
life.
Andrew, we'll ride together.
Yeah.
Wait. Perfect. All right. So if you could have lunch with any celebrity or artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
What was the first word?
Who would a famous celebrity you would want to have a meal with? It's dead or
Lemmy.
alive.
Oh,
Lemmy, Motorhead.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense for you.
I don't know. Can I go last?
I know.
Andrew needs to listen to Motorhead before every show.
Fair enough.
Billy,
Enjoy.
Billy Joe.
Oh, Piano Man. Yes.
All right.
No, you mean
No,
no.
Billy Joe, Green Day. Yeah.
Billy
Just
Joe.
so
Oh,
we can be clear.
Green Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was fucking around and said Piano Man. I don't know. That's really hard. Like the fourth grade me says Abraham Lincoln. Like it sounds like that'd be cool. But I don't know. Also, I don't know.
George Harrison.
That would be pretty cool.
Keith Richards.
All right.
All right.
Perfect.
So for this last question, boom, you're on a desert island. You can bring one movie, one album, and one person. Who and what are you bringing?
Well, I think we all have to say our fiancés or
and
wives.
Yeah.
We are a certified wife guy band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wear that badge proudly. So you can on a desert island. You have a movie, an album, and a person.
All right, yeah. So my fiance, the album would probably be like, oh my god. I don't know if I can think of an album.
Hold on, so we'll come back to it.
Like
so for me, it would be my fiance Rachel. I would probably bring Born to Run, and then movie. I would probably bring Empire Strikes Back.
I'm definitely bringing Talladega Nights.
I was gonna say,
Talladega Nights is good.
Talladega Nights.
You would bring Talladega Nights.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That movie never gets old, at least in my
No.
opinion.
Or Blazing Saddles. I'd bring that too. Maybe that is the
album.
Yeah, what album would you bring?
That's so hard. I don't know. Jesus of Suburbia.
Oh, yeah.
Next question. That sounds like personal hell, actually. Tracked on an island with only hour record. No.
Just like critique yourself.
Yeah.
For eternity.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to put that part there. No.
I wish I would boosted the baby.
Let's see. Yeah, obviously my fiance Pam. Album.
Ace of Spades.
I would probably like the Against Me live record.
That's a good one.
I think that's probably all of ours.
Yeah, that's a good one. You didn't pick your Motorhead album, dude?
Because it's a greatest hits compilation. I listen to. And movie Back to the Future.
Banger.
All right.
Banger.
All right. So obviously my wife, I would bring. I feel like I'm obligated now to pick a movie that she likes. Lindsay Lohan's Freaky Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is a quality film.
And the soundtrack from Lindsay Lohan's Freaky Friday.
Oh my god. All right, bold.
Soundtrack in the movie, you have to have the actual soundtrack. So you can
Yeah, because
install the
sometimes
songs.
you just want to listen and not watch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Of course.
So as I said, that's all the questions. That's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
It's very telling to me that none of them said they would bring me on the desert island.
I'm sorry.
I have fiancés and wives to bring, and you don't fit that bill.
I wouldn't bring them either, but it's fine.
Oh.
Okay, our new single, Moth to the Flame, is out now via Telegraph Hill Records. You can spin that on Spotify, on Bandcamp, on Apple Music, anywhere we steal music. And the music video is up on YouTube. And then our new, we're going to be, we're doing a record release show on April 8th and 9th at the Saint in Asbury Park. We have amazing lineups with people from all around the East Coast playing with us. And we're putting out that EP we go on April 8th via Telegraph Hill Records, and that's going to be everywhere you consume media as well.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Bobby Mahoney in the Seventh Son, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.